With less than a week away from the NBA season and most of these rosters being set outside of potential James Harden trade on the horizon, today I'll be talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team whose expectations might not be where they should be, and a team I believe will exceed expectations put on them by national media. Hi, my name is Insider J. If you like the content that has been posted on this channel, turn on notifications, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Now, before we dive in the video, in no way, shape, or form do I expect the Thunder to contend for a title or even get to the conference finals this season. The Thunder are a team I feel like can make some noise in the regular season and potentially in the first round of the playoffs, similarly to the 2023 Sacramento Kings. Most NBA prediction articles have the Thunder projected to win the play-in tournament, finishing as the 7th or 8th seed in the Western Conference. But with the accumulation of young talent, I'm picking the Thunder to be a top 4 seed in the Western Conference. Now, I know that may sound crazy, but let me explain. Many expect the Western Conference to be a crapshoot of teams fighting for playoff seeding, and you're not wrong. However, barring something crazy, the Lakers, Nuggets, and Suns are locks to be the top 3 seeds in the Western Conference. And even then, with the Lakers and Suns, there are question marks about health with their star players, and with older veteran championship contending teams, seeding doesn't matter to them as much as long as they're in the game. Outside of those teams, the Thunder are bunched in with the Grizzlies, who will be missing their best player for the first 25 games of the season, and they just traded away arguably the best backup point guard in the game in Tyus Jones. And sure, the addition of Marcus Smart isn't something to scoff at, but I feel that at least out the gate, Memphis isn't going to get out to a hot start like they have the past few seasons. And then you have the Clippers, who have made it known in the Paul George, Kawhi Leonard era that they definitely don't care about seeding, as they'll find a way to bypass the new load management rules. As well as the Kings, who have made no significant upgrades this offseason, but I do believe they'll be in the race for the 4th seed in the West alongside Golden State. So that leaves 6 teams I believe will be in the running for the top seeding. Getting into the young core of the Thunder, starting with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who averaged a calm 31 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds a game last season, as he's the leader of a young Thunder team that almost scratched and clawed its way into becoming the 8th seed last season. Many of the top 100 players listed to start the 2023-24 season have him listed currently as a top 10 player. I tend to agree. If you think I'm wrong, y'all gonna find out this season. Stop playing with that young man. Behind him, you have a nice set of young players, starting with Josh Giddey, who is the antithesis of a modern-day point guard. He's big, he's strong, can finish at the rim while being one of the best passers and rebounders at the guard position. Josh is coming off a sophomore season that saw him average 16 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. With 2 very young talented players and a nice young core of guys like Lou Dort, both Jalen Williams, one of which finished 2nd in Rookie of the Year voting last season, as well as picking up young guard Cason Wallace in the draft, the Thunder are poised to be a team that'll finish as a top 4 seed in the West. But I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
That's a rebound by Wallace. There is Holmgren sliding in. Chet Holmgren with the left-handed finish. Just dumb. Quick pace up ahead. And you see Giddey with that size, and he snaps that cross-court pass over to Holmgren. That three is good, and so Chet Holmgren shows why he is so dangerous on the offense.
Shooting pocket. This is just a beautiful play here, folks. Watch it. High school coaches watch it. Spacing.
A lot of space in a hurry.
Well, that's what, he's just using that God-given talent to just get to the bucket. And how about a God-given talent? Get him to the bucket.
Boy, an aggressive first quarter so far from Holmgren, going right at Collins, the veteran center. A couple of players from Gonzaga.
You down like
Chet Holmgren, who they lost at the beginning of last season in a Pro-Am game. Chet, to me, puts them to the next level with his ability to space the floor for a team that doesn't really have prominent three-point shooting outside of some guys like Isaiah Joe and Aleksej Pokusevski. On top of his elite ability to finish at the rim, showing in this preseason his ability to finish through contact better, something we didn't see last season in the Summer League and going back to his days at Gonzaga. Obviously, health will always be a concern with Chet, but if he can stay healthy, I truly believe with the pieces this team has, they can find themselves in great shape for not only the future, but also for this season. With all that being said, I truly believe the Thunder will finish as a top 4 seed in the NBA this season, as they're a young group with an up-and-coming coach who got some Coach of the Year votes last season in Mark Daigneault. The Thunder will most certainly be one of the best league-packed teams this season. With that being said, I'm Insider J, and I'm out.